Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another amazing video. In today's video, we will be ranking the top 10 rarest Forza Horizon cars. So that means you have to spend hours and hours trying to snipe these vehicles because you cannot easily buy them just like that in the auction house. They are pretty much extinct. The only way to get them is if you are super lucky. And we do have two bonus vehicles that I'm sure would be cool to see. Coming in at number 10 spot, we have the Lamborghini Aventador J. This car is ranked at number 10 purely because it has been released a few times in the Forzathon festival playlist, but don't get it twisted. This car is fast, this car is beautiful, especially with the no roof. This is the ultimate flexmobile. So I think the perfect spot for this is number 10. Again, purely because it's been released a few times, but that doesn't mean that you can easily snipe one in the auction house. No, my friends. This is the official top 10 list. Coming in at number 9, we have none other than the SF90 Stra. This car is probably one of the most amazing Ferraris that's been ever made. It's a hybrid, it looks beautiful, and you will literally look like a baller driving this. It's ranked at number 9 purely because it has been released a few times, so there's not that much of a demand for this, and that means that a lot of people do have this car. But 9 is still a respectable number. It's definitely up there because, I mean, there's thousands of cars in Forza, so this is definitely really rare. Coming in at number 8, we have the Mercedes AMG GTS. So this car was probably the rarest car in Forza Horizon 5 a few years ago when we literally saw it once in the Forzathon festival playlist. However, it has been released a few times, so that's why it's ranking in quite high at number 8. But this car, for its age, I mean, it's almost 10 years old and it's still beautiful. And in real life, this car is not too expensive, so if you want something powerful and good looking for your money, this I think is the perfect choice. It won't set you too back, and I don't think maintenance is too high. Maybe someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I would 100% grab this car if I had the money to. Ranking in at number 7, we have the McLaren Arura. So I think this is like a budget version of a McLaren, because we know and love the 720S's, the P1s, the Sennas, even, I mean, this kind of looks like the 650, right? Is that what it's called? I mean, it is beautiful car, don't get me wrong, but it's just not up to the McLaren standards, right? Or am I the only person with this opinion? However, it's ranking at number 7 purely because, I mean, it is a rare car, it's 100% a rare car, but it's just not a huge demand for this car. I think if someone had, for example, the Porsche GT3 or this Artura for sale, I think everyone will choose the GT3 RS in a heartbeat. Ranking in at number 6, we have none other than the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. What was it? Cross Turismo? It's such a long name, but it truly deserves that status. It is an electric car, 100% fully EV. However, I don't know about you lot, but I think this car is very beautiful. If I were to be rich, I think I definitely have this like as a second car or a third car, just to have fun in an electric vehicle, because the acceleration on this thing is rapid. Once you put your foot on the gas, you literally take off like you're in a spaceship. So don't mistake electric vehicles for being slow. This vehicle is 100% fast, and this car, you'll have a lot of trouble sniping this because there's not many being listed up for sale. And that's why I think the perfect spot for this is number 6. So this is the bonus rank, purely because this car isn't in the auction house. The only way you could have got this car is if you were lucky enough to buy nail varnish and redeem the code. If you ask me, I have no idea what nail varnish has to do with Forza. I think it's completely the wrong audience, but you do you, Forza. This car is none other than the Ford GT OBI. I think having cool little Easter egg cars where not many people have the chance to get. I think they're quite cool. I mean, it makes for an amazing collection if you did manage to get one of these. So this is purely why it's a bonus car in the ranking, because it's not in the auction house. However, if this was in the ranking for the rarest cars, this would probably be up in number 1 or actually number 2. The car we're gonna do next is also a bonus car, but I'd say that one is number 1 and this is number 2 for the rarest car in the game. So for the second bonus rank, we have the Ford Deluxe Windows Edition. To receive this car, you'd have to buy an Xbox controller, specifically the Forza Horizon 5 bundle. You cannot buy this controller anymore. Maybe you can find some on eBay second hand, but this car is probably the rarest car in the game if we don't consider the fact that this video is ranking the auction house cars that you can get in the auction house. With this Ford Deluxe Windows Edition, you cannot get this on Steam or on PlayStation, so it's only Xbox exclusive. Even if you buy the controller, you cannot redeem it on PlayStation nor on Steam. So this is probably why this car is ranked at number 1, but it's a bonus car. Ranking in at the number 5 spot, we have the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series. So this is where the big boys come out to play, because these cars are very high demand. So the second you see this in the auction house, you already know that someone has already sniped this. So to snipe the top 5 cars, you need a fast PC, you need a fast internet connection, and I guess a lot of timing and luck on your side, because otherwise you're going to be competing against hundreds of people. But this car truly deserves number 5 spot. I would put it higher, but the list that we have coming up, I don't know, there's a strong competition coming up. But this car is a 10 out of 10. It's beautiful, it's fast, it handles amazing. It handles amazing. I'm just a bad driver, guys, don't pay attention to that. I think a car like this would cost you almost $1 million in real life, right? Or is that the paint? I think the paint is the expensive part. Or actually this is, no, I think it costs like about 600k. So yeah, this thing will set you back a lot of money. So at number 4 spot, we have probably my most favorite car ever. This car is a Porsche, so you already know it's a beast, and it's a 911 Turbo S. The only thing is missing is probably the convertible. If this car was a convertible, I would love this car and I would drive this every single day for the rest of Forza Horizon 5's existence. But it's still an amazing car. The reason why it's ranked at number 4 is purely because there are more high demand cars than this. But don't get me wrong, this car is rapid, this thing is beautiful. When you can afford to buy this car in real life, just know that you've made it in life. This car is everything that a man or a woman would need. I could definitely see myself driving one of these, and I can just imagine all the heads that are being turned once they hear this roaring engine, once they see the nice Porsche that this is. I think Porsches make some of the best cars, probably the best cars. It can be argued that they do, because the masterpieces that these guys come out with, bravo, good job to Porsche. At number 3 spot, we have the recently released Chevy Pro Stock Camaro. This car is probably one of the most fastest drag cars that you can use. This off the line produces so much power, and it can literally compete with every car and beat them without doing much work. This car, as you can see, is stock, but it is still doing the work. So props to whoever made this vehicle, and that's why this ranks very high at number 3. It's a recently released car and it's fast as hell off the line. So a lot of people want this car. I know that in the auction house you will not have any success buying one, because you're going to be competing with hundreds of people. Ranking in at the number 2 spot, we have the legendary, the sought after Porsche GT3 RS. This thing is a monster, if I could describe a monster. Everyone wants this vehicle. It's probably one of the most hyped vehicles in real life and in Forza, and it 100% deserves to be so, because this thing is a beauty, this thing is a masterpiece, and it puts in the work. This thing is rapid if you can tune it, and the road dominance that this thing has is insane. I don't think any car can compete with this. This is probably the pinnacle of vehicles currently in existence. So like I said, props to Porsche, you guys are doing an amazing job. 100 out of 10 vehicle, bravo. Coming in at number 1 spot, we have probably my other favorite car, the BMW M5 CS. It's not a biased ranking whatsoever, this car truly deserves to be at number 1. I think the whole Forza community loves this vehicle and everyone wants to get their hands on this M5 CS, and it's understandable why. This thing is a beast. It's an all-round car. You can drift with this, you can tune this and make it one of the fastest car, and just look at this vehicle, it's amazing, especially with the yellow DLRs. Is that what it's called, the DLRs? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but still, this vehicle, it's I have no words for this. I mean, I'm sure you guys can understand why it's ranked at number 1, and it 100% deserves to be at. Every single Forza fan and a BMW fan wants this vehicle. M5 CS, BMW, wow, no words. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I love making videos like this because I love collecting cars, so it gives myself and many other people an insight of what's rare in Forza, what's on demand, you know what I mean? Because Forza love to re-release cars, so in a month's time from now, most of these cars will probably not be rare anymore, and then I guess I'd have to make another video, but that's fine. I love making these videos for you guys. It's enjoyable, it's fun, and I just love looking at these beautiful cars. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.